Hellboy himself, Ron Perlman, is not taking the whole situation lightly, with the studio saying that they want writers and actors to bend to their will. So what does Ron Perlman do? Well, of course, he does what Ron Perlman would do. He threatens the studios, including Disney. So in case you're newer here and don't know, I absolutely love Ron Perlman. He's also literally the star of one of my favorite comic book films of all time, Hellboy 2. So yeah, I absolutely love Ron Perlman. I think he's great, and a lot of people were figuring, oh yeah, he's gonna make a comment, right? Yeah, he did. The former star of Sons of Anarchy was recently asked about the guild strike and everything that's going on. Of course, Disney saying they're going to do things a certain way. Universal, WB saying certain things. Of course, we had the whole thing about how they want to replace certain actors and even writers with AI. It's been a complete mess. So Ron Perlman, in a not safe for work style video, decided to go after all of them, saying, hey, we understand what you're doing. Also, look at all the effing money you're making. You should really be careful. We know who you are and where you live, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Now, I want to recount the famous story that I don't think many of you have heard about. Back in the early 2000s, Ron Perlman was taking business meetings, and, Harvey Weinstein, he got on the phone with him, and Harvey was like, I'm one of the most respected men in Hollywood. When you meet me, you better shake my hand or you're never going to work in this industry. So Ron Perlman did shake his hand. But when he knew he was going to shake his hand, he excused himself, went to the bathroom, pissed on his hand, then shook his hand, and then went back and cleaned his hand off. Ron Perlman is a character. Let's just put it that way. And also, he's very much vocal and out there, and he's standing up for people. And he's not directly, threatening everybody by himself. But what he's saying is, we know the mountains of cash and the castles you live in. And when you starve out close to 200,000 people in the city that you live in, they're going to come after you. And he's right. They are. And this whole thing is just kind of getting crazy, but it's the reality of the whole situation. And Ron Perlman is not afraid to not get a job, because at this point, he's like, in his late 70s, maybe early 70s, and he honestly doesn't care.